I've been wondering, how can I light my bedroom window from outside? Problem. Today we're gonna find out which light stand works best in this scenario. This light you see right here is not from the morning. It's not from the outside light. It's actually coming from my Forza 60B tucked in the corner like a child playing hide and seek. We used this setup for our short film Kevin and Winnie, which I was the DP on. Now you see here, it has a reflector on it, but in the film, we decided to use a spotlight mount with a tree attachment. So that gave it a little bit more feel of like texture. After filming that scene, I wondered, do I have a light stand that can rise to the occasion? That's where today's testing comes into play. We have a combo boom stand priced at $179.95 and a C-stand priced at $169. Now, they're both from Impact Studio Lighting. Now, also, just a heads up, this is not a sponsored video at all. I just really like the products and I'm gonna recommend them to you. So, get them if you like, and they're pretty cheap, not gonna lie. Now, the boom stand's max height is 12.95 feet. Let's just round it up to 13, and the C-stand is 10.75 feet, rounding that up to 11 feet. With the grip arm, that adds about 3 more feet on reach. Let's see how that plays out when we do this. We'll use the Nanlite Forza 300, the brightest light I have, with the Fresnel attachment in flood mode for extra output. If any lighting company wants me to try this again with a stronger light, my email in the description below. And to keep things fair, we'll use the same light with different stands. Also, we're gonna attach a GoPro to the light and jerry-rig a laser tape measure for accurate readings. Plus, it's just really cool to use. First up is the C-stand. Here's the question for the audience. Which leg should be facing forward when using a C-stand?
Tallest leg.
Mark, that was for the audience.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh man. We'll do the first test without the grip arm and always start with a top knuckle when raising the stand. So, when operating C-stands, you need to put sandbags always on that top leg, like Mark told you. Top leg front and sandbags on top leg. There you go. Lesson for the day. So, first knuckle is done. If you're looking at it right now, what we're seeing is that it's hitting the middle of where the ceiling is right here. So, hopefully with the second knuckle, we're able to go all the way to the bedroom. Good news, bad news. From where I'm standing, it looks tall enough that it's hitting my bedroom, but I'm not too sure. It looks like it's just hitting the bottom part of the window, so I don't know how much light's actually going into the bedroom. So it looks like we're getting a very hot spot on the tile itself on the roof. Very interesting of what's going on right now. We have to check out the footage and see how this looks to give an actual proper answer.
Surprisingly, it looks pretty good, and Jeff looks pretty good also, like always. It's kind of deceiving because if you look at the shadow in the back where the mirror is, you can kind of see it looks like it's being lit from under because the way the shadow is kind of falling. Looks are definitely deceiving with this, not gonna lie, but overall, pretty impressed. So here we are with the C-stand with the grip arm, lights on top. This is super high, honestly, and super stupid if you think about it because film production is all about safety, and this is definitely not safe. Even though there is a sandbag, 2 sandbags on the C-stand, this light stand is wobbling a little bit. Like you can see that I'm looking up to make sure it's okay. I am a little nervous, so let's look at those results. So as you see, it is wobbling a little bit. Better than the C-stand, a lot higher, but still not safe. And it's distracting if the light's moving, if it's this far up. So let's move on to the next one, the combo stand. Last but not least is the combo boom stand. This thing was really awesome. It got a really good height. I think this is the highest out of all 3 that we were able to get, but it does get a little wobbly up there. So I would say have someone watch this on set as well. As you see, the light is coming in nicely. The only downside of this is that we're using a 300 watt light. I think having a 500 or higher would really allow us to get a nice bright morning or nighttime look if we're going for a certain flavor of interior, day or night. But Jeff looks great.
After our 3 tests, we come to the conclusions that the combo boom stand is the best one. That got us the highest. And then after that was obviously not the safest, but the C-stand with the grip arm, I would not really recommend that. I would buy the combo boom stand. And then last but not least was the C-stand. If the light stand can't reach, consider alternate solutions. But again, like I said, the boom stand worked pretty well for $179, if I'm not mistaken. If the second floor is higher, if there's a third floor, I would check out and rent another option. LensRentals.com offers a Matthews 14.8-foot Hollywood combo triple riser stand for $51 for 7 days, which isn't that bad, which actually might be a good idea as well, because the combo stand that we were using, once you start getting a little higher on that, it was wobbling a little bit, and maybe that Matthews stand looks a little bit sturdier. If you need to invest in a taller stand, the Pro Aim Boom Light Telescopic stand with 5/8 mount for photo and lighting gear goes up to 16 feet, and it costs $482. It's also the third of the price of a Matthews Mini Max, which retails at $1427. Pro Aim, let's talk, because I would love to try that hitting the second story, to be honest. I think that'd be really baller and really badass. And on top of that too, you have to be like Batman. Know your gear and be prepared. It's something I always talk about on this channel. You have to be like Batman. It's not every day someone's asking you to light a second story. Obviously, today was one of those days. But being ready for that situation will make you more effective on set. Always be prepared. And speaking of being prepared, check out how I lit